Now that most of us are on the same page, I gotta first put this out there before I say anything else with like any kind of strategy on how to tackle this. I don't know why in the last two videos people thought I was telling them to take everything. No, what I was telling people to do was, if you want to know what your hourly guarantee is, take everything in your first hour. Some people felt like I was trying to tell them to take everything versus cherry picking. And what about the miles? What about the miles? I'm sorry. I was having a moment because I was like, some of these people really ain't as smart as they think they are. But let's continue. When I did this, when I figured all of this out, I said to myself, I am going to need a strategy to give to them. And most of you said it in the comments. You said, this is why you should multi-app and multi-app and multi-app. Yes. When you think about this, I'm not telling you how to multi-app, but when you think about this, when you know what your hourly guarantee is for the time slot that you choose to work, you can then use that information to fish for the best orders for the hour. Do you understand that? Fish for the best orders for the hour that pay the most. Now, you might not get the best order for the hour with decent miles, but you would have to then make wise choices while you're fishing on what type of bait to use. Let me not even go down that road because some people, I'll probably lose them with that type of analogy. I want you to go out there and make the best decisions, knowing that they might send you some high mileage. They might send you some low mileage, but fish for the best offers every hour. And if you get a high paying order and you know they might send you a double, or if you don't get another high paying order, if you know this information up front, you could choose, all right, that's the best order for this hour that DoorDash is going to give me. So let me turn on another app, multi-app. Right? Let me turn on another app. But I said to myself, Brian, UDM, what if they don't have access to another app? What else can they do? You can then choose to shorten your dashes. Yeah, I said that. Shorten your dash. Don't work long hours. Work hour dashes. And guarantee your spot, and then refresh and restart the dash and all of this stuff. Like there's so many things that I can give you, so many strategies that I can give you, but I want you to think for yourself. Figure it out. When you know what the cap is, what the hourly guarantee is in your market, how would you handle it? Now I want to put some offers on the screen, and I'm going to try to help you understand the strategy that I'm willing to implement while I'm going for Top Dasher. And let me tell you, I'm not telling you to go for Top Dasher. I'm the one running the experiment. For me to go against Ron and Rich with the Top Dasher theory they have. They have graphs. They have everything. I'm preparing to go against them. You don't have to go for Top Dasher. Okay. All right. That was just for the people that are going to be in the comments and saying what they say when I'm trying to put words in my mouth. I'm sorry. I'm having a moment. Bring it back in, Brian. I apologize. So when you know what you know, you can then make a wise decision on whether you should accept an order like this or not. 275 going 2.4 miles. Now, this is a no-tip order. Yeah, I know. But it's up to you if you want to accept it or not. Me, I don't care about, no tip, no trip. I don't. I've said it in many videos before. So I'm okay with taking 275 going 2.4 miles because it's paying $1 a mile. I'm okay with it. But an offer like this, 425 going 7.9 miles. You know what I did? Instantly. What they say in red? Decline. I ain't got no time for that. I'm not going 7.9 miles to do no damn Little Caesars pizza. Decline. I'm not doing it. Okay? But me accepting as much as I've accepted, I've been invited to this pilot program that I put on my community tab. And I've been getting these types of offers, $675 plus. And at the bottom right here, you see it says total will be higher. And it turns out to be higher, but it's not always something like, oh, it's going to pay me like 20 plus, 40 plus. No. Sometimes it's just $675 turning into $750, $675 turning into $8, $10, stuff like that. All right. But look at the miles on it. 3.1 miles. Many people believe that when you take orders like this, or when you take certain orders, you're going to be driving like crazy. You're going to be putting a lot of miles on your car. No. What you're doing is you're basically, and I'm not telling you to do this, okay? This is me just explaining it. What you're doing is just basically staying busy. That's it. You could decline this, and they're probably going to send you another low ball because it's part of the equation. Or you could just keep on declining and wait until they send you a 7, a 6, a 8. But just know, who knows how long or what restaurant that's going to come from. Think about that. You're waiting around for an order that is not a $275. And when you finally get an order that's worth your time, decent miles, decent pay, the restaurant sucks. What you going to do then? Now you got to go and fish for more, right? Hopefully they send you another one or something even better, because with a better restaurant, because you are not willing to go to that restaurant. But the only thing that's being wasted there is your time. So if you're not multi-apping and you're only doing DoorDash, you're wasting your time. But if you are multi-apping, you have another app ready to go, this would be the time that you turn on the other app, especially when you're fishing for a DoorDash order. So you got to make sure when you go out there, you really got to make sure that you focus on your strategy. If you don't focus on your strategy, you're going to lose. You're going to lose big time. If you don't focus on how long you've been waiting at the restaurant for whatever the price of the order is, you're going to lose. If you focus on taking these high mileage orders, 7.9 miles, when you got to beat traffic, you got to deal with all this crap, and man, if you're not going to focus, you're going to lose. So you got to focus on the strategy that you choose, but you got to be smart with how you do it. You know your market. You know the traffic patterns. You know the bad restaurants, the ones that take forever. And since you know this stuff, you really got to zero in. It's like starting from scratch. I get it. Zero in on the best offers at the best times, best restaurants, and accept the ones that will put more money in your pocket and pretty much make you drive less miles. People believe accepting everything is going to make you drive more miles. I kind of agree, but I kind of disagree. Accepting everything doesn't necessarily put more miles on your vehicle. Accepting bad offers puts more miles on your vehicle. And this right here is not even behind. Hold on 1 second. I need y'all to see my hand in front of this. There it is. This is a bad offer. In those videos where they accepted everything, they were accepting trash like this. This is terrible. And any other order like it. But something like this, depending on the restaurant, and this Wingstop, when I accepted it, it was ready to go. So it really didn't take me much time at all. You know, I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. I don't care. You know, I grabbed it. Now, I could have made a wise choice and said, nah, I don't want to deal with a $275 right now. I could have been like petty about it and say, oh, that ain't got no tip on it. I ain't doing that. I get it. I was there. I've done videos about it. Okay. I've literally called these orders trash. But for the sake of this experiment, I had to put my pride to the side. And that's what I believe a lot of drivers are having a hard time doing. Man, you taking every damn thing. You're going to be driving miles. You're going to be driving miles. You're going to be driving. How many miles am I really driving if I'm averaging $100 and I'm making about $1.25 to $1.75 a mile? How many miles am I really driving? If you're taking everything and you taking trash like this, then you're damn dumb. I'm sorry. If you've taken an order like this and this is just terrible. Okay. I know. I heard, I said something that was mean and you know, no, you're not dumb. I take it back. I'm sorry. All right. I don't want to be like Pedro calling people clowns. All right. I'm not going to say that you're dumb. You're doing it for the best reason that you feel like, you know, you got to do it. So I'm just saying, choose the best offers for you in the market that you drive. Please. Don't drive excessive miles, but understand your hourly guarantee. Understand it. Now, every market, every time that like it changes, you got to figure it out. The way to figure it out is by taking every order in the first hour. When you take every order in the first hour, you really got to zero in. You got to start from scratch. It's a new experiment. Start from scratch. Figure out what that hourly guarantee is. Last night, it was $12 an hour. But this was after hours for me. $12 an hour. Sucks, right? So, what you know is what you know. If you choose to apply it, I hope that you pick something up from this video. I hope you understood I'm not telling you to drive all those miles and do all that stuff. No, I'm telling you to figure out what your hourly guarantee is. And once you figure that out, the next step is choosing the best offers in that hour for you and turning on a secondary app to compensate for that time, because DoorDash don't know what Uber's doing. Uber don't know what Grubhub's doing. Grubhub don't know what Instacart's doing. Choose which one you want to turn on when you know you just probably got the best offer that you can for the hour that you're choosing to work. If you really want to know what your hourly guarantee is, you're gonna have to experiment and take everything in the first hour. You're gonna have to do it. I'm not telling you to do it how I did it, but you're gonna have to do it. So I hope you guys picked up what I'm laying down, and I hope the few strategies I mentioned in this video is something that you feel like you can apply in your market. And if you can't, then, you know, I totally understand. This is an experiment for all dashers near and far. You want to try it out? Try it. If you don't want to try it out and keep your head up your butthole, it's up to you. You don't need to do this? Fine. But if you want to try it out, try it out. And we'll see where this goes. Deuces.